Tuesday, October 10th. This is the latest news from the war from Israel.
David, it's hard to even explain exactly just the mass casualties that happened right here. In fact, the Israeli military says they still don't have a clear number, but I'm talking to some of the soldiers and they say what they've witnessed as they've been walking through these different houses, these different communities, babies, their heads cut off. That's what they said. Gunned down, families completely gunned down in their beds. You can.
This is demonic. This is evil. But I can't understand is in the past I always saw the Israelis always carrying weapons. So what happened? Especially a town next to the border of Gaza Strip. Why weren't these families armed? I mean, unless there was a law or something happened where they disarmed them. This I cannot understand. At least they would have had a fighting chance to prevent this. I mean, they probably would have been overwhelmed. At least they would have had a fighting chance to fight back. Continue.
See some of these soldiers right now comforting each other. Many of them reserves who jumped into action, leaving their own families behind as well.
Can you imagine? Even if you're reserved, seeing something like that, you don't think that's going to affect you? Seeing this? This is biblical. We're living in the end times. I've said it over and over in the prior videos. Everything leading up to this, with the Euphrates River drying up, with Revelation 16:12, and the four angels being released, and the kingdom from the east coming to the west towards Israel. And this is what's happening right now. I mean, you have activity in the stars, which is my passion, is to look up in the stars, comets, signs, and there's been brothers out there that's pointing out all the signs in the stars. Hourly Watch, for one, has been hitting it dead on. You even got Jerusalem under attack, and I pray they have. I know that they have defense system, but what if one of these rockets hits the Dome of the Rock? All three major religions have a connection with the Dome of the Rock, and if so you got sirens in Jerusalem. Look, they even hit the mosque. And what if one of these missiles hits this? Then what? Pretty close to it. This is one of my concerns right here. I mean, the whole situation. I mean, what subhuman would behead babies? This is what Israel is up against. I'm very concerned with all the signs. I can't report, but I want to report because of censorship and all that. I will be concerned more infiltration, like a diversion being set up right here while the others get ready to strike. I don't know why in the hell they're shooting rockets into Jerusalem, knowing that one of these rockets will go astray. They want to draw the whole world into this conflict. I don't think God's going to permit this. That's my opinion. I did a video a while back, 11 months ago.
Who these angels are. It describes them in Genesis, right in the beginning, Book of Enoch. I mean, there's so much fascinating, and it names some of them and what they did back then. Genesis, let's say right here, for example.
5 are stranded with nothing, former self, but mysteriously, strange structures and ancient artifacts keep coming into view as this river continues to dry up. At first, the strange tunnels suddenly appeared beneath the Euphrates. The scary part of this discovery was that these tunnels were believed to lead to the dungeons where the fallen angels were kept in captivity. You see, there was an ancient biblical prophecy that the river Euphrates would dry up, and the angels chained beneath it would be unleashed to wipe out 1/3 of humankind. These tunnels, which seemingly popped out of nowhere, were proof that this wasn't just a fake story or myth in the Bible. In fact, locals reported hearing strange, eerie noises coming from these same tunnels. When we thought we'd had enough, archaeologists have just made another shocking discovery beneath the Euphrates, the lost tomb of the legendary hero Gilgamesh. If there's one thing about Gilgamesh's tomb, it's the fact that it was never found. This discovery, first and foremost, proves that the Epic of Gilgamesh was not a myth or folklore. Also, it allows humanity to unravel the mysteries surrounding this mythical figure. The discovery was made in present-day Iraq. The Epic of Gilgamesh is one of the oldest works of literature known to humankind,